Welcome to Sharpshooter, South Africa. This is reality from a completely unique angle. Who will take the best shot? Who will be our sharpshooter? Who will win over R500,000 worth of prizes? 10 challenges, one shot, one winner.
Sounds like it's going to be a pretty cool adventure.
I'm going to be as good as a schoolgirl in grade 1.
No, that's not working out for me.
I'm very calm.
Is anyone getting any face emotion?
Follow me, leader, 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 follow me, leader. Poof, poof, poof.
Challenges don't get any easier, otherwise it wouldn't be much of a game now, would it?
It's happening, so I'm going to go with it.
Listen, you're way too cheeky for my liking, bud. Just get your shot done quickly, eh?
Just hold on, dude. I'm glad he eventually shot a shot that could back up his mouth.
Hey, guys, give each other a smooch there, please.
Kid's very enthusiastic. He gets caught up in the moment maybe a bit, but he does what he can to get his shots.
Oh my word, that is awesome.
Yeah, I think I've got it.
Lola, I'm going to try my best. It is dangerous, but if we get the shot, can you imagine?
I'll get you the shot, Gil.
All I need, one shot.
Oh, I'm so tired of taking pictures of balls.
Here,
What have you been doing all this time?
Paul had the camera. I didn't have a camera.
Oh, I've been watching you.
My photo's blurry. Should I put the ISO up?
The only way to avoid elimination is to take the best shot.
What will the judges say in the gallery?
You are not a sharpshooter.
You did not take the best shot.
You're not ready to be a sharpshooter.
But that was tough. That was difficult.
Listen here, we're playing for R500,000.
I know, but
I know. Do I want to get it? Do you want to get it?
I do, yes.
Yes. You go for it.
Guys, where's Pia?
Ooh, hideous.
that's how you get the shot. Bluntly, I hope Pierre goes.
Last week on Sharpshooter, South Africa, 3 photographers were tasked in downtown Johannesburg with interpreting 3 themes in a painting with light photographic challenge. The passion of the tango, the grace of ballet, the grunge of a breakdancing subculture. They were challenged, pushed to the edge of their knowledge, expertise, strategy, and skill. The question remains, who will take the shot and who will face the panel? So join us in the action as we chase the perfect shot. Pierre, Miles, it's the 10th and final sharpshooter challenge. You've both made it this far, well done. You're shortly going to be given a brief by a high-profile client. We're going to be assessed on how you comport yourself, how you make your client feel at ease, how you interpret your brief, how you execute your task, all the factors that come together to make a professional photographer. Pierre, you were our sharpshooter on the last challenge, painting with light. You get to choose first. It's either legacy or mango.
Mango. Legacy.
You gotta go with legacy. As always, Miles, you get landed with something. You don't get the opportunity to choose.
It's worked for me.
It's worked for you so far, absolutely. You're gonna be given your brief by these clients, heavyweight clients. Are you guys ready? Who's it gonna be?
After receiving the brief for our final task, I'm quite excited. As an aspiring photographer, that's what we strive to achieve, is to shoot commission briefs for clients such as Mango and Legacy, so couldn't be any more perfect.
I'm very confident, but when Craig mentioned high-profile client, that makes me nervous. How am I going to handle myself with her? What am I going to do? That makes me a little bit nervous.
To be a professional photographer, it's many different things, actually. It's not just taking photographs. For me personally, photography is the easiest part of my job. For me, it starts with getting a brief, being able to make introductions to people. For me, it's 100% about business.
How are you doing, Pierre?
Eager to get behind the lens?
Right. You've chosen Legacy Hotels and Resorts as your 10th and final sharpshooter challenge. We're standing here at the beautiful Da Vinci Hotel and Suites on Nelson Mandela Square in the heart of Sandton. Pierre, you're going to walk through these doors now. You're going to need all your expertise. So take your brief, impress your client, and ultimately deliver the goods. Let's get you inside and get you briefed further.
Good.
Good luck.
Go. I'm very nervous, I'm excited, and can't wait for this. Obviously, the moment I've been waiting for, meet a client and get a real brief. Very excited.
Hi, Pierre, I'm Camilla. Welcome to the Da Vinci Hotel and Suites. Please follow me.
Thank you very much. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Hello, Pierre. I'm Tracy Sassenberg.
I'm Tracy, and nice to see you guys. Hello, hello. Lovely hotel. Wow.
Thanks very much. We're basically a luxury brand. We're in the 4- and 5-star market. And this is our newest hotel that you're in at the moment. Okay, the first shot is our hero shot. We want a brand personality shot. I want you to take the shot from the perspective that you're a guest arriving at the hotel.
Okay.
The second shot is a hospitality and service shot. I would like you to include an element of service.
So it's just those two?
Just those two shots?
And that's it. Brief is pretty clear. Thanks a lot again. Great. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Well done. How are you?
Oh, awesome brief.
Excellent.
Right, Pierre. Once again, you have Lola here to assist you. But we have been known on Sharpshooter South Africa to say, expect the unexpected. Which is why I'd like you to please welcome another familiar face who's here to further assist you, Mr. Ian Cooper. Come on over, sir. Welcome.
Hey, Pierre.
How are you? Okay?
Fine, and you?
Yeah.
Okay, Pierre, back to business. All three of our judges will be observing your interpretation of the brief and the execution of your task. Each one of our judges will make an individual assessment based on your performance here tonight. And for this ultimate challenge, Pierre, you will be given 3 hours.
Oh, it's
and your time starts now. Good luck,
Thank you very
my
much.
friend.
Good luck, team. I'm going to create something fantastic out of this whole environment. Beautiful, beautiful. Clear as day what I have to do. The only thing that's bugging me at the moment, they've just let in 110 people into this place, and I have to deal with that as well. So a massive challenge, but let's see what I can do. Let's just go with our exposures, switch these lights off, and then monitor it from there. It's going very, very well. Ian, yes, and you know, I'm not the right person to walk back, but you know what, let's make it work.
I think Pierre has, he's a very passionate photographer. The only thing he has to do now is just stay calm, try and get his shots.
Both sticking out. Do that that she hasn't done.
No, hang on.
Just Lola, these lights in the inside.
Calm down. Don't worry. Calm down.
I want to get the lamp in shot. Or do you know what? You standing here. I'll quickly go. You can't wait for assistants to do it. You do it yourself. That's what I say. Work alone. I'm using the 14 to 24, the widest lens I've got. Unfortunately, it's going to add a little bit of distortion, but let's see how it goes.
We're here for half an hour.
Yeah, no, we're nearly ready to fight. Ian, stand by for it. You ready? And...
I think he's too wide. The person will be about that big in shot, which doesn't say hospitality, it doesn't say greeting, it says the front of a building. He needs to be lower, he needs to look at the entrance with the person and get the word Da Vinci in the background. Let's see if he does it.
Ian, point it up, please. Point it up
tall
again.
as I am, eh?
No, point it up a bit higher. Towards the sign.
Well, then just say angle it. Don't say point it up.
Just think logically. You know what I'm saying?
Not now.
Go, Ian. Cool. Stop there. That's cool.
Go.
Go, Ian. Go. Ian, I can't actually see the guy lit up. I don't understand that.
I heard you.
That guy there, Mike.
But you keep changing your mind.
Ian, can you just sit aside just for 5 minutes? Can you please? I'm asking you for now.
I will. I'll actually leave.
If you can sit.
You know what? You're irritating me, eh?
Okay.
You're irritating me.
Okay. I want you to do, yeah? Just yeah?
Ian.
Watch me. Check here. Face this way.
I'm gonna f*** him up just now.
1, 2, 3. Thank you.
The situation at the moment is that not a lot of clear communication, and I've been removed from the set.
Done with the shot?
Really irritating.
Okay, Lola.
What do you want, Pierre?
Is Ian gone?
No, he's here.
Okay, let me just... Ian?
I know you're under pressure, but before we go on,
okay,
clear, precise, and
In retrospect, perhaps I should have been the one popping the flash and Ian could have been running inside here. Maybe that would have stopped the dynamic. But, you know, what Pierre says goes, so I don't really mind.
Let's go. Do you want to grab that, please?
Sure.
Okay, we're going straight upstairs.
Bit of communication failure there.
I don't think it's failure. I think he's communicating quite loudly, as usual, but not concisely enough.
What I want to do is I want to give you 3 exposures. I want to create that. I've got it from that pillar there through to that pillar right over here. We've got people arriving, Lola. We're going to be in big trouble. Here we go, guys. Look at each other.
Quite good. There's thirds. He's using his thirds. He's using his lighting very well. I think from a basic point of view, it's a really good shot.
That's beautiful.
Pierre's doing much better on this task. He's communicating better with his team. He's getting more results quicker. And I mean, that's what it's all about. So hopefully he's bringing this in and accepting it and not realizing that it was a hinder. Hopefully it was a help.
Okay, we're done.
I worry for him, for his sake, that he's missed a bit with rushing around and the shouting and the miscommunication and things like that, because we could have actually worked better, a lot better.
I would never, ever, ever choose Ian as an assistant. He demands his respect. That's eventually what I did is, yes, I just pretended, bowed down, and just said, sorry, Ian, I did meet the brief, and I do think I've got both shots.
Pierre, your 10th and final sharpshooter challenge is over. They say that tension is a prerequisite to creativity. You did seem a little tense. Tell me how it was, and did you get the shot that's going to make you the first South African sharpshooter?
Yes, Craig, I am very passionate about photography and about getting the shots and making sure I hit the brief.
Well, Pierre, I hope you got your shots within your brief. Good luck.
And thank you very much.
Good luck.
I'll give you a hug. And Ian, I'll hire you one day. I hope you'll hire me.
Please, can I not be there?
I'm as tall as I... Not now.
His work is done. Can Miles defy the odds and emerge victorious in this, the final sharpshooter challenge, commissioned photography? Hey, Miles. How you doing?
Bit of nerves as would be expected. Trying to forget about what's at stake and just concentrate on the photography.
Let's talk about what's going to happen here today. You got Mango Airlines as your client in your final sharpshooter challenge, which is commissioned photography. You're going to go through now and meet the communications manager from Mango. He's going to give you a brief, Miles. Listen carefully to what he has to say. He's your client. Go get your brief.
Thank you.
Cheers, pal.
This is very client-orientated, and getting the brief right is what's going to define myself or define the winner and the loser. And if you're not first, you're last. Miles Dick.
I'm Hein Kaiser. How's it?
Pleased to meet you.
Hi, it's my colleague Harold.
Yeah, Miles. Pleased to meet you.
Right. So we're looking for two PR kind of shots. The one is a hero shot, where we really want to communicate the brand personality. You've got to shoot this from the outside of the aircraft. The second shot is really the interior of the aircraft, and we want to show off our hospitality, so to speak. So you can use a member of the cabin crew being very welcoming, etc. Because remember, at the end of the day, they are front line. So our brand identity ultimately is young, vibrant, and very caring. I hope you get the shot that you want. I hope you get the shot that we want at the end of the day.
I'm really amped to go shoot now. First shot maybe sounds a little testy, how I'm going to tie them up without it looking too static. Second shot, I've already got it in my head, got it nailed. Making the client happy at the end of the day is what I set out to achieve.
I'm extremely nervous, very excited. I've got to perform.
Right, Miles, you've made it all the way through to the final. This is it. You could be the first South African sharpshooter. To assist you, Judy, welcome back to Sharpshooter. On Sharpshooter South Africa, we often say, expect the unexpected. So please welcome Johnson, who's here to assist you in your final sharpshooter challenge. Well, just to add to your pressure, you're going to have all three of our judges from our sharpshooter panel observing how you interpret your brief and how you execute your task. They will all make an individual assessment on how you perform here tonight, Miles. And for this challenge, we're going to give you 3 hours. And your time starts now. Good luck, my friend.
Oh my gosh. Let's go walk.
Because I figure we don't have to show the whole airplane.
This is a huge task that we've embarked on. Look at the size of this, and we've got to light it as Miles would like it lit. It's difficult, it's going to be tough.
No need to stress. Just, yeah, do some photography. My original idea was to have foreground element of a girl being back to your logo. I don't know if that's too cheesy or...
How's about something a bit more lateral?
Okay.
Maybe why don't you try using the engines for something?
I was thinking about sitting a girl or two in the engine.
Why not?
I don't want it to feel too seductive. We'll have to play around with it.
And then be very casual.
I'll do a test shot or two and I'll come show you and see if you're happy.
Happy days.
Cool.
Yeah,
you can take a seat.
See you later.
We should start shooting. He's, I think he's been looking at the plane for 45 minutes now, so he better hurry up.
Okay, Johnson hit that mark. Judy hit the back mark.
I'm a pilot.
It looks so cool, actually. We're going to light him, a lot crisper, a lot clearer.
So I assume you're going to put the girls...
We're going to put the girl there. We'll start with 1, 2, maybe work them around, maybe bring one a bit closer. And we're going to throw a lot more, obviously, light in here. So
I really like where you're
Thank you.
going with this.
Okay. And that, but yeah, they can be
should be welcoming. Yeah. I do. Well. Just remember, you've got a couple of tons of fuel right next to you, eh?
Okay.
Where's my ladies?
We're an hour and a half down, so set up our lights for the shot that the client was looking for. It's, like Miles mentioned, it's different, it's unconventional. I'm concerned about the safety aspect, you know, people sitting by a propeller, but it's fun, it's light-hearted. Let's get the models in and see what it looks like.
Take a step towards me, please.
This one.
What's up with that one?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, dude, I've just lost the pack. Go again. I've lost this one. Sorry, guys. It just some of the lighting's just decided it doesn't want to cooperate. We've got a bit of a short in the one pack. We really lost another pack that wasn't working for a reason, so I've just minimized my lighting by almost half. Okay, talent, Keith, guys, can I get you back in? For sakes.
Too bright?
Remember, we've got to want people to come here. We've got to say, I'm the pilot, this is what I'm flying. Yeah, that's great.
Look really good. Oh, wow.
I'm going to go inside now and do my second shot of my brief. It's a bit confined in there. I've now got less lights. I've got an hour to go, so yeah, this is my panic face.
Okay, I'm handing you these SP900s.
Oh.
You got to do what you got to do.
If the shot inside doesn't work, then I don't know. Then I just wasn't meant to win this competition. So I'm definitely a bit stressed here. Nothing's gone quite according to plan. Just showing where the seats are. Lovely, thank you.
How much time's left?
About a minute, eh?
Okay.
That's cool for me. Thank you very much for your time.
Done.
I think Pierre better watch out when we go to the gallery.
Okay, Miles, tell me how it went.
I think it went well. A couple little glitches here along the way, but yeah, we overcome them, and I think the client's going to be happy.
I mean, are you as calm as you appear? How bad did you want this?
The last challenge and this one, I did stress out a bit. I perhaps don't show it on the outside. I don't get a bit manic. You're working for clients, you can't do that. I mean, don't think I don't want this, man, because I want this bad.
For the very last time, Miles, to choose that shot and potentially be the first South African sharpshooter.
Oh, you're too far already? Go for it. Yeah.
Welcome, guys. You have successfully completed your 10th and ultimate sharpshooter challenge, commissioned photography. Miles, you had Mango. Pierre, you chose, and you took Legacy Hotels and Resorts. Tell me how you're feeling. Tell me how you think it went.
Went pretty well, except for the fact in the front I had halogen lights, but millions of these things, and they were burning images onto the lens, so we had to switch that off, and I hope my brief still met, but my biggest challenge of all was Ian.
Was Ian your assistant?
That is it.
Okay, I'm not going to ask you any more about that. Miles, we go over to you. You always seem to get the late shoots. You had to shoot the Mango plane. Tell me how it went.
No sleep for the wicked. One of my packs broke and I lost 2 lights. But yeah, we just rolled with it, you know, go take the punches and keep moving, keep working, and I'm quite happy with what I got.
You will be grilled and evaluated by your panel according to a strict set of criteria. They will judge you according to everything that they will expect you to have mastered according to your brief. For the very last time, this is it. This is our finale. Are you ready to go to the lab?
Yep, let's go.
Let's go.
I think I'm feeling exactly the same I felt from day one, the most nervous person that I've ever been before. I'm very nervous, worried about what time we get, how we can manipulate, what I can do to the shot to really get through exactly what the brief was all about.
I'm feeling pretty confident. It's not the kind of time where you want to sound too overconfident and then not win and feel like a bit of an idiot. But yeah, I just don't want to be complacent. Trying not to think about the prize, just trying to think about the task at hand, and that's making my client happy.
Right, guys, welcome to your final session in the lab. Your judging is going to be broken up into 4 different compartments. 30% each. Firstly, production, 30%. Secondly, your hero shot, your brand personality shot, a further 30%. The next 30% will be your hospitality and service shot, which leaves us 10%. And that is the assessment of the panel, of the judges, on how you undertook your task and fulfilled your brief. The highest overall percentage will be the winning sharp shooter. You will each have a chance to present your 2 PR shots to our panel, but also to your clients. For your 10th and final sharpshooter challenge, gentlemen, you have 1 hour 20. Your time starts now. Good luck.
No, don't place it towards me.
Don't forget to turn your brightness up the whole way, huh?
Oh, thanks for reminding me about that. Thank you, Mal.
Yeah, my mind's definitely the prize. I'm trying to block it out. So many times in life I've built things up just to be let down, so I'm trying not to overplay it. I can definitely taste it.
An hour and 20 minutes to define
I've definitely
my
thought
future.
about what I'm going to do with it in my head, where I'm going to spend the money, all the stuff I'm going to shoot with the camera if I win it. It's got me really, really excited. So, you know, of course I do hope I win it, but don't want to get ahead of myself just yet.
Okay, now it's just rendering. You want me to sing you a song in the meantime?
No, please, no.
Jack Barra?
No, it's okay.
No, you sure? Sorry to bother you. I chatted to my client, and I know what she wants. Once she'd looked through my photographs and that, I could see exactly what she was up against. Yes, stick to your black and white. Everything must be black and white, but bring out warmth. It's flown.
Time flies when you're having fun, eh?
It's flown. I can't believe that.
Dude, can you just try not to bump the table as much?
Damn it, I just made a big stuff up here.
Right, Miles. Pierre, you got 2 minutes. I'll need your shots, please. Save your images and close your laptops and keep them to yourself, please. Thanks, Pierre.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Miles. See you back at the gallery, guys.
I've just had a look at these prints for the first time, and I'm really happy. Came out really well. Colours are good. Yeah, so let's get the show on the road.
Miles, welcome to the gallery. One lonely figure. You have successfully completed your 10th and final sharpshooter challenge. As you can see, we have a slightly extended panel. Mr. Hein Kaiser joins us from Mango. He gave you a detailed brief. He is the communications manager for Mango. Also, we have Romy Jacobs, who is the head of marketing and sales for Nikon. It's your chance to argue your point, Miles, in the final sharpshooter challenge. Good luck, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Have a seat, panel. Over to you.
So, my first shot. This is what I did for you.
I want to ask you guys a question. What do you feel when you look at the picture?
It makes me smile. I think it's funny.
The one criticism which I do have is it makes me feel a little bit Magnum PI-ish. And just to give you a compliment, I've not seen another aviation picture actually styled this way. So, yeah, I think it's certainly pretty innovative when it comes to using an aircraft.
Miles, let's go on to your second shot.
Before I went to the shoot, I thought the second shot was going to be the easier one. I had it planned out in my head. For me, what I decided was, you know, being hospitable isn't always about serving people. Being hospitable is about welcoming people and making them feel at home.
I think one of the things you could have thought about, and I know you didn't want to lock the camera off, but if you would have locked the camera off,
some ambient,
you could have made this as bright as you would want it to, or as long as she could hold still.
Yeah, look, I like the styling. I think it's, you know, it is. It's got that warm, cozy, really welcoming feel. But I agree with Brian.
Well, Miles, I mean, is there anything else you'd like to leave us with? Any final thoughts or anything?
I would like to thank you, Hein, for 40 minutes opportunity to shoot for your brand. Win or lose, this was a great experience that I'll cherish for a long time.
Oh, cool. Thank you for all the hard work you put into it.
Thank you, guys.
Oh.
Right, thank you, panel. Thank you, Hein. Thank you, Romy. Miles, you can leave the gallery for now, and I'll see you a little bit later.
I'm feeling terrified to face the panel again. Look at those nails. They are, this time, they're all gone. Chewed right through to the bone. But only 2 photographs between me and $500,000. Nervous as heck.
Pierre, welcome to the gallery. You're gonna have a chance now to present your shots to our panel. Tracy Sassenberg has joined our panel. She's the Marketing Services Manager for Legacy Hotels and Resorts. She gave you a very detailed brief. All the best of luck. Face the panel, my friend.
That's my first shot. That's the hero shot.
Firstly, can I ask you why you chose this angle?
Tracy, what I did is I looked through from the left-hand side as well, and it distorted the building. First of all, I couldn't see into the middle section, When I was at the left-hand side, I couldn't see all the sections. Then I moved myself slightly to the right because I wanted to get that middle piece in. There's a middle piece in there slightly off-center, and that wasn't showing, so I just brought that in by moving myself over. And I also moved myself up to be able to show you more of the furniture and the detail and the artwork within the structure.
Well, the lobby looks good.
Yeah, no, it does look nice. Very nice. Okay, let's move on to the next one.
This is a shot in which I had to show service and hospitality. So what I did is I asked some people who were sitting around, I asked an elderly couple to firstly come and be my clients.
Okay.
Sure, overall, what you thinking?
I mean, overall, I think it's a nice shot. I probably would have cropped it a lot tighter, but because I think you're almost showing too many elements here.
Is it busy?
It is a little bit busy.
It's good, Pierre.
All right, Pierre. Well, thank you very much.
Right, thank you, panel. Thank you, Tracy, Romy, Pierre. For now, you can leave the gallery. We'll see you a bit later.
Thank you very much.
Okay, guys, when it comes down to the scoring, we have production.
I was quite impressed with Sydney. He asked a lot of questions.
The next is our brand personality shot.
Okay, I'm happy with my 9.
Well, from a composition point of view, what do we say? I gave him an 8, and I pretty much stick to it.
I've given him a 7.
Yeah.
It's very well done.
Next will be our hospitality and service. And then our last shot is the client overall impression of the whole shoot, how Miles handled it. And I think we need to just take our cues from you on that, because once again, this is your shoot, and we are just observing. Okay?
Okay, I gave him an 8.
You gave him an 8?
I gave him an 8 because I think he's...
Yeah, I gave him a 9.
He did what I asked.
Yeah, he performed it, and he gave a lot of effort into putting these people there. And he spent a lot of time doing that, and I mean, I think it shows. You guys cool? All right, well done, ladies. Good job.
Thank you.
Nikon's philosophy is at the heart of the image, so I will be looking for a photographer who has not only ticked all the boxes as per the client's brief, but has lived the brand and whose passion is clearly portrayed in the image that they captured.
Legacy inspires. I want him to create the essence and the soul of the Da Vinci Hotel and Suites within those photographs, and that is what I'm going to be looking for.
We're a young brand, we've got a lot of energy. At the end of the day, I really expect Miles to capture that in the pictures. And I think looking at him operate during the shoot, it was quite impressive how he did kind of get us. And I hope that reflects in terms of the pictures.
We're here just to kind of go over the results, okay? Just so we're all kind of on the same page of what's going on. And I think it's very important that everyone understands that we're not comparing this photograph against these photographs. It's not that. We were comparing how these photographs were delivered for the brief and how that photographer performed their job. So the scoring system was our guide here.
What did it for me, certainly from Miles' side, is the fact that he listened and he thought a little bit laterally, and he didn't give me an airplane taking off a runway.
I think for me, a lot of my scoring came down to the fact he didn't work as a team and his people skills weren't good, because there has to be a chemistry between the client and the photographer, and it's working together, and you see how he works with his team, and that I felt was lacking.
Pierre definitely made use of what the camera could do. His lighting is perfect. It really is a beautiful shot. Technically wise, Pierre is a better photographer.
It's a difficult shot to do. You know what's difficult? Not all this. You know what? This was the most difficult part of the shot. That is difficult. That's the moment. That's what you hire the photographer to do. Work these people and create this magic moment. You know what? This is bullshit. That was already there. And guess what? They already paid some lighting guy to come in here and light the place so it looks like that. He had 4 lights up. Everybody's just involved with the complexity and the beauty of this, and the simplicity of this is the beauty in that. That's a huge plane. And he's lighting people from here and here from both sides. So there's a lot of lighting going on there. It might look like a simple shot, but it took a hell of a lot to make it look simple. This, there was so much going on, he actually made it work for him. That's why we can't compare them. We have to take it for the brief. All right? So now we know?
Yeah, let's bring in.
All right, let's do it.
I would honestly like to see Miles win, just because he's like such a nice guy.
based on personality, I still say Pierre, just because he's out of the ordinary.
I actually wouldn't be upset if either of them won. I really just hope that whoever wins uses it in a sustainable future, you know, to actually progress with their photography and, you know, get ahead.
Pierre, Miles, welcome back to the gallery. This is it, our sharpshooter finale. Tonight, one of you will be the first South African sharpshooter. You're surrounded by familiar faces. Welcome back, everyone. It's great to see all of you here in the gallery again. Guys, this is it. For one of you, this moment surely will be life-altering. One of you will walk away with over R500,000 worth of prizes. But first, it's down to business. You have been judged by our panel and your clients, Mango and Legacy Hotels and Resorts. I'm going to hand over to our panel now. They're going to talk to you, Pierre and Miles, about your evaluation and how they judged you on this, your final sharpshooter task. Come up, join the panel, guys. Good luck.
Each of you guys' shot has given us a lot to think about. I think Heinz said it the best when he looked at this and he said, this shot says what we're about, you know, and I think that was pretty amazing. I mean, once again, he's your client.
Yeah, I think it's a great shot. It really is.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Your composition of your photograph, it really is very different. I think what we said earlier is that it's not a stock photo.
Normally what people do with airplanes is they stick the whole sausage in the picture. And you didn't do that, so a bit of lateral thinking there.
Your brand's strong enough to shout out loud just with that typecraft.
That's 10 points.
Nice shot. Let's see the next one.
I like the fact that you've softened the image in the picture and it feels like us. Again, you know, very welcoming, and again, you didn't go for the obvious, you know, normally with the service shot or a hospitality shot, pushing the trolley down the aisle and saying chicken or beef, you know, and you gave it a little bit of a different thing, you know, as much as what you can do on the inside of an aircraft.
From the technical side of things, I would have, you know, liked you to see what the camera can do to really push it maybe to what it can do, to try and bring out your lighting at the back. But as far as the composition, and I loved it.
Yeah, I mean, from my point of view, I like the shot. The shot works. But it just feels like I'm nighttime inside a cabin. We're flying at night. It's a nice shot, but I think you could have done more with that. So
I agree with you.
Here, let's see him. Tracy, please start us off.
I think it's a great architectural shot. Not too keen on the doorman. To me, he just doesn't work.
I agree with you. It's very architectural. It perhaps could have shown a little bit more of the actual personality of the Da Vinci Hotel.
From an equipment perspective and a lighting perspective, I think it was pretty much spot on. Your exposures, and it's great. Technically speaking, it's a great shot.
I thought this was a better shot. It's a nice service shot. You got a lovely smile out of the way, Tron.
Here, I think you did a great job here.
And you got all the elements with the art that she asked for. And you got all the services from reception to eating.
And I think from a marketing perspective, the shot on a whole might not be, you know, exactly what you were looking for, but you've given Tracy ways that she can crop and really use this image in more ways than one.
Thank you, panel. Thank you, clients. All right, Miles, Pierre. So now it's time for us to decide who is our ultimate sharpshooter. I'm going to hand you back to our panel.
Well, I can only speak for myself, but this was quite a difficult choice. There were great shots in each one. There were great moments in each one. Each of you is a great photographer, honestly. What you've shown us is amazing, but one of us has to go, and one of us is going to be the winner. Well, after viewing our tally cards, there was one person. And the first South African sharpshooter on Sharpshooter South Africa is Turn around. Miles Dickel.
All I want to say, first of all, well done, Miles. Pity about my client. Pity my client didn't like his shots or didn't like me. I just felt Miles' shot was just a portrait shot you could have just taken with a camera and an on-camera flash. But otherwise, no hard feelings. Well done to Miles. He maybe deserves it a lot more than me, needs all the camera equipment, and good luck to him, and may he go far.
It's a little, like I said, it's a bit unreal. Like, it hasn't quite sunk in yet. I mean, I don't know. It's a whole bunch of gear. Like, I don't even know where to start, you know? Like, I haven't thought about the money. I'm thinking, like, I have a camera now. It used to kill me driving past, like, you know, urban landscapes that I really want to shoot. And then, like, I used to, like, lose a piece of myself not being able to stop and take a photo of it. And, you know, I can show people how I see the world now, and that's the great part about it.